Welcome back. Before you listen casually, before you treat this like just another video, answer one honest question. Where did the last 5 years of your life go? Not what you planned to do, not what you dreamed about. What did you actually do with your time? Most people don't lose their lives in accidents. They don't lose them because of bad luck. They lose them quietly. One day at a time, one scroll at a time, one "I'll start tomorrow" at a time. And the most dangerous part is this: nothing feels wrong until everything is gone. This is not motivation. This is not success talk. This is a mirror. And if you listen carefully, your English will improve too, because every word is simple, clear, and real. There is a kind of life that looks completely normal from the outside. You wake up late, you check your phone, you eat, you scroll, you wait, no chaos, no drama, no visible failure. But inside, something is dying. Not loudly, not suddenly, slowly. And because it's slow, you don't fight it. You tell yourself you're still young. You tell yourself you have time. You tell yourself you'll figure it out later. Later becomes next year. Next year becomes 5 years. And one day, later becomes never. You don't wake up one morning and decide to waste your life. You just decide to relax a little. One extra hour of sleep. One more video. One more scroll. And you tell yourself you deserve it. You don't feel lazy. You feel comfortable. You don't feel lost. You feel entertained. And that's why it's dangerous. Comfort doesn't hurt immediately. It distracts you. It puts you to sleep while time keeps moving. Morning comes not with purpose, but with notifications. Your hand reaches for the phone before your mind wakes up. You watch other people building, learning, moving forward. You feel inspired for a moment, then empty. You tell yourself you should do something today. But first, just one more video. Hours disappear. By evening, nothing has changed. No progress, no action. Just a tired mind and a guilty heart. So you say the sentence that destroys futures. Tomorrow I'll start properly. And tomorrow, you say it again. While others were learning skills, you were waiting. While others were taking risks, you were planning. While others were failing and improving, you were thinking. Your mind was busy all day dreaming about a perfect future. But life doesn't reward imagination. It rewards movement. And you weren't moving. Time doesn't warn you. It doesn't send messages. It doesn't shout. It just leaves. 1 week disappears. Then 1 year. Then suddenly you don't recognize your own life. People younger than you are ahead. People who started later are winning. And you're still saying it's not too late. But inside, you know something is wrong. There's a quiet voice inside you. It doesn't scream. It doesn't beg. It asks one question every night. What did you do today? And you don't want to answer. So you distract yourself again. Because silence forces honesty, and honesty hurts. That life can continue for years. No accident, no collapse, just slow decay. Until one moment arrives and breaks it. For me, it was a normal evening. phone in my hand, scrolling without feeling anything, laughing at things that didn't matter, killing another hour that would never return. Then the phone rang. An old friend. His voice sounded alive, excited, moving forward. He shared good news. Life was happening for him. Then he said one sentence. Simple, powerful. He asked me to help with photography. For 1 second, hope returned. Someone still remembered my dream. Someone still believed. Then reality hit hard. I hadn't practiced in years. I hadn't improved. The dream lived only in my head. My hands were empty. So I lied. I said I had moved on. The call ended. The screen went dark. The room went silent. And the truth arrived. Time had moved on. Completely. And I hadn't. I sat on the floor with my back against the wall and cried quietly. Not because of the phone call, but because I saw everything clearly. Every wasted morning, every empty promise, every delayed decision. I wasn't unlucky. I wasn't broken. I wasn't a victim. I was the reason my life didn't move. Failure doesn't always come from trying and losing. Sometimes it comes from never trying at all. And that pain is different because there is no one else to blame. I stood in front of the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. Tired eyes, no fire, no confidence. Someone who betrayed himself slowly every single day. That night, sleep didn't come. Regret sat heavy on my chest. In the morning, I picked up my old camera. Dusty, forgotten, from another life. The photos were still good, and that hurt the most, because it proved I could have built something. I just chose comfort again and again. Standing there, I whispered the truth I couldn't escape. If I don't start now, I will die like this. The next morning was silent. No phone, no music, no noise. I stopped chasing success. I started chasing self-respect. I made one rule. Do something real every day, no matter how small. The first days were painful. No results, no praise, only resistance. But discipline was forming quietly, inside silence. Nobody clapped, nobody noticed. And that was perfect, because rebuilding is silent. I was still behind, still unsure, still scared. But something had changed. I stopped running from time and started respecting it. And slowly, something appeared. Momentum. Invisible. Powerful. I started showing up every day, not for likes, not for praise, only for consistency. I shared truth instead of pretending. Each effort carried honesty. People felt it. One response became many, not numbers. Humans. Rejection still came. Younger people, better options, familiar pain. But quitting was no longer an option. I made a rule. Rejection means trying, and trying means progress. So I kept moving quietly. Time responded slowly. Not with miracles, but with alignment. I protected my mornings. No phone, no scrolling, only focus. Focus became discipline. Discipline became identity. My work quality improved. My listening became sharper. Learning became easier. My English improved too, because focus improves learning. Years passed without drama. No viral moment, no shortcuts. But stability arrived. Peace arrived. People trusted consistency, not loud promises. Time was finally respected, and it returned value. I built simple systems, repetitive, boring, effective, nothing glamorous, but everything moved forward. The version of me that delayed slowly disappeared. A new version replaced it, built through repetition. Regret still existed, but it no longer controlled the present. Action silenced it every day. Self-respect returned first, then confidence, then direction. Always in that order. I stopped asking why me. I started asking what next, every morning. That changed everything. Life didn't become perfect, but it became honest and real. And that was enough. Most people never fail loudly. They fail quietly by delaying daily. Comfort steals urgency without pain. Time doesn't hate you. It doesn't warn you. It doesn't forgive. It simply records and moves on. Every scroll is a choice. Every delay is a vote for the same life. You won't feel the damage while it's happening. That's the trap. You feel it later, all at once. But this moment is different because you are aware right now. Awareness is power if you act. You don't need confidence. You don't need motivation. You need movement. Action creates clarity, always. 10 minutes matter. One small task matters. Today matters more than tomorrow ever will. Don't promise yourself later. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't plan endlessly. Start while afraid. Start imperfect. Respect time today so it respects you tomorrow. Time rewards action, not intention. This story ends here, but your story doesn't unless you let it. Close the phone. Write one task down. Do it immediately. Then wake up tomorrow and do it again. Quietly. That is how lives change. If you've wasted time, you are not broken. You are early. Early enough to choose differently today. Start now. Start small. Start silently. And keep going no matter what. Time will not forgive, but it will respect those who act. And one day you will look back and say, "That was the moment I stopped waiting. That was the day I chose to begin."